Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. So please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, done a bit of an experiment. I saw this on YouTube the other day about cattail fluff soaked in potassium nitrate. Very hot solution, 1.5 tablespoons of potassium nitrate in cold water. I soaked it overnight, and he reckoned that it would stay together because of the potassium nitrate. Well, it hasn't, but anyway, really well. But we'll see how it goes. I've soaked it overnight, and then I dried it out, and that's the cattail fluff. I'm just going to put it in a bag. Because otherwise it's just going to be all over the joint. Now that had potassium nitrate on it probably too, but anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. This is supposed to take a spark from flint and steel. Because of the potassium nitrate soaking. But because it's so fluffy still, that didn't work really well. I snapped my tine on my striker. Oh, you nailed that and everything. But anyway, that happens. It's a damn shame, that. That's the best one I've ever made. But anyway. It's not really sparking because of the cortex. I might try it on a different rock. They tried it with macerite and it worked really well, but I don't know how they did it. It's so fluffy and it doesn't stay together. I am driving sparks into it, but because it doesn't stay together like it's supposed to, they're just fizzling out. They burn up a little bit and then fizzle out. I don't think it works, personally. I don't know how he did it. Did it exactly the same as I did. I'm driving sparks straight into it. It's sort of staying together. And I'm driving sparks right into it. There you go. I wasn't doing it properly. That was my fault. It was poor technique. I wasn't driving sparks into it properly. And that was only because of why I had never seen that done before and never experimented with it. And I was a bit thrown off with, because this was my favourite striker. But anyway, so it does work. That's cattail fluff, soaked in potassium nitrate. A very hot solution. I put a cup, was actually less, about a cup of cold water. And then I soaked it overnight. So I pulled it, the cattail fluff was all pulled apart. And I just basically put it in the cold water. I put tablespoon and a half of potassium nitrate in the water, and then stirred. It took a fair while, stirred it all up to dissolve it all, because the cold water took a fair while to get it to dissolve, and then put the cattail fluff down, and it had a propensity, it wanted to float, so I had to basically jam up these tongs in the thing, and I had it basically sitting on top of the cattail fluff there, and it stayed in a big ball, and it sat there overnight soaking in the potassium nitrate solution all night, and then I pulled it out this morning and dried it out, and it only took about hour and a half, 2 or 3 hours to dry. So yeah, about two or 3 hours to dry today in the shade. And as you saw, it did take a little while to get it to spark, but just drive sparks into it, and eventually it fires up. Eventually you get it to go, if you don't snap your tine on your favourite striker and feel like an absolute arsehole. Anyway, and I had annealed that too, so don't know what I just must have weakened it at that point. But anyway, very disappointed in that. I'll grind it off, and I'll grind it. I suppose I'll just grind around it. Anyway, that one's trash now. So I'll have to grind it around there, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for watching.